Hello my friends, how you doing? It is me, Lasty here, and welcome to a double upload special here on the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's Sunday night, you lot are awesome, so hey, have a double upload. If you do enjoy, do me a favour. Actually, first off, if you haven't seen the first episode of the day, definitely go and check it out. Click in the top corner, pause this one, you know the drill. And then once you've watched that and you've come back to this, hello again, do me a favour and absolutely go ham on the thumbs up button. Hey, I'd love to see 4,000 likes by midnight. If you can make that happen, you'll make this video a success. So thank you in advance. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and all of that good stuff. So today is the day that I'm going to start the weekend league. Now, I know it's Sunday night, and actually that's really towards the end of the weekend league. A lot of you, or most of you, probably will have finished by now. I'm filming this for you at, just to give you some context, 1:30 on Sunday afternoon. I've just got back from my travels after Morecambe away. We won 2-1. Let's go. And yeah, it's been a good weekend. So I've driven back 3 hours today and got stuck straight into this commentary before going out and playing the remainder of my FUT Champions games. So I'm going to spend a lot of money today, all of my money in fact, on Alphonso Davies and Ousmane Dembele, two players that have been catching the corner of my eye every time I have a little look on the market for a few days now. Please bear in mind that this stuff is from Friday, before the colossal mess up with the Heroes stuff. I unfortunately was driving. I was at the wheel on the M6 coming back to my hotel from football at 6 p.m. when all of that stuff happened. So no, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get a cheap hero in a pack, or I didn't get a chance to buy a cheap hero or anything like that. It just is what it is. The first time that I haven't been around at my desk at 6 p.m. For a content drop, and they dropped probably the biggest mistake so far in FIFA history. So excellent stuff. I didn't get to benefit from that, and a lot of other people did. Let me know if you were one of those. It's not your fault, is it? You know, that somebody else messed up and you didn't. But yeah, I think it played kind of havoc on the market and stuff, and therefore a lot of player prices went down. I don't know whether they've recovered fully or not, but like I'm guessing my Ousmane Dembele and my Alphonso Davies that I just bought probably look a little bit expensive to what they are on the joint market at the moment, because yeah, I think people panic sold so they could get coins to buy themselves either the hero pack or a cheap hero or two off the market. So yeah, kind of nuts what's gone on there. But nonetheless, maybe there'll be, I don't know what you can even do to compensate in that situation. I guess once the mistake was made, it would have been beneficial to just leave the pack up for 24 hours to let everyone have a chance at buying one. But then it probably would have caused so much more catastrophe to the market and the prices of everything that I don't know what would have been beneficial. It's a huge mistake, and I don't know how it can be fixed. It's probably just best to almost leave it at this point, isn't it, and let the market recover. And those that benefited from it, well done to you. You were in the right place at the right time. That's why it's so important to be about at 6 p.m. I guess. So we're into my first game of the weekend league. My first goal of the weekend league was a bicycle kick or a scissor kick from Sirlot, who obviously I called him the cheap Haaland. I think everyone's calling him the cheap Haaland. And even in like yesterday's video, he had like 20k was the price tag that I put on him for the thumbnail. Pretty sure at this point you can get him for literally like discard price 10,000. So totally worth it if that's the sort of player you're looking for. I'll be honest, from the first few games of my weekend league here, I'm not blown away by him, and actually I'm really enjoying my Rashford off the bench and stuff. So I wonder, I don't know if there's been any like live tuning going on where players like Rashford are now starting to feel a bit better. But I might not fancy just like completely tying myself in with the lengthy players. Maybe just try and get Rashford back in the starting 11 or something. I don't know. It's difficult when I've just bought Fonzie, I've just bought Ousmane. Maybe I just need to keep it how it is for now and then work something out for the next time. Excuse me. So, We win game number 1, and that's a tremendous dub, you know, to get a 3-2 victory in that game. Sets me off on a good start to the weekend league. I'm pretty sure I normally lose the first game of my weekend league for the last few years. So I don't know what that tells me. But I go 2-0 up in this one in 10 minutes. And I get a rage quit. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm 2-0. Things can only get terrible from here, surely. So, yeah, a great start to the weekend league. I won't lie. I think the first game I could have gone either way. That one was just 10 minutes worth of gameplay in game number 2. The next guy had his lone Mbappe and genuinely a very, very good squad. So was definitely nervous to come into this one. And it was that lone Mbappe that ends up sticking the ball in the back of the net. I think he had his lone icon in there as well. And then like fully owned like Vinicius and stuff like that. So a good team. I do get the equaliser on him. And I decide that anything goes in this game. If he's using a lone Mbappe, I can do as many Travellas as I could possibly handle. But it didn't quite go that way for me. And yeah, you'll see here that it just ends up getting a little bit too much. I'm pretty poor at the whole defensive side of things. To the point where you will have seen earlier on when I was going on about the whole hero scandal, that I've set this team up in a 4-2-2. So I've set it up in the 4-2-2, got some tactics off of a FootWiz Pro, and in all honesty, like, that should be me better off than me in a 3-5-2, I think. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, like, I ended up quitting that game once I was like 4 goals down or something. And then the next game was kind of similar. Like, I came up against a guy with a nice team that was a very, very solid player. Yeah, I looked like I had a better XG at halftime. But in all honesty, when I don't have more possession, I do not feel in control of these games. And unfortunately for me, once again, he just gets past that defense way, way, way too easily. 3-0, I carried on just in case maybe I could get the next goal. It might turn out a bit differently. But a 4-0, it's curtains in it. So you can take your win, and I'll gracefully bow out at 2-2. So that's not good, is it? You know, started off 2-0 and then went to 2-2. I stopped after that point for a little bit and was like, all right, maybe I need to regroup. Maybe I've gone into champs a little bit early because this was Friday, like very early afternoon, I think. So we left it for a bit. I did a bit of editing. I maybe filmed a video or something. Went back in a tiny bit later. First game, CR7. And I was like, oh, God. It just is going to be like this every weekend. That's fine. I just need to up my game. Surlock puts me 1-0 up in this next one. So things are looking good. Really early on as well. And then Coman whips a lovely ball in. And Surlock gets it on the double. 8 minutes in, we're 2-0 up. Things are looking tasty in this one. Ronaldo does turn me and score quite a nice goal. That's the best left stick dribbling I've seen on FIFA 23, I'll be honest. How he's done that, I don't know. I should have messaged him afterwards to figure out, is it LB dribbling? Is it RB dribbling? Is it a combo? Is it nothing? I just want to know how you can turn with players, because I certainly can't do it with my players. And I'm sure that you guys are all feeling quite similar. But in the second half, I was able to make it. Well, it equalised and got it to 2-2. I don't know if I've missed showing you that goal, but I got it back to 3-2. And then 82nd minute, I counter from a corner, whip that ball up. It's Kessié that's the one that scores it. You don't necessarily want it to be Kessié in that situation, but hey, is what it is. He took it really well, and we get the dub. So, I wouldn't have been able to message him because he was a cross-platform player. So, yeah, either way. But, yeah, nice goal from his Ronaldo, but we get the dub. So, 3-2. Then we come up against this. That's a good squad. And, in all honesty, that lone Rooney was a bit of a difference maker. So, I don't know how I would fare against this guy if he didn't have him. And I wonder what it looks like to you. Because after the fact, when I'm playing this game, when I'm watching this game back, it looks like I'm just doing nothing in defence. But at the time, I'm really, really trying to jockey. I'm really, really trying to put players in place to break a passing lane or block a shot. And it obviously just doesn't work out like that. So maybe I don't know. Is it similar to previous years where I need to be like in control of a CDM and then just let that back four do their own AI thing? Because I've got the sense that it isn't about that, and I'm trying to defend like I think I should, but I'm just pretty poor at it. So any help in the comments section would be absolutely greatly appreciated. I would, I'd love that. So they did bring out quite a cool SBC. It's nothing special, but literally any bronze, one bronze for a position modifier. That's good for everyone's clubs. And hopefully it brings the price of those position modifiers down. I think they should be super readily available on this game. And so far it's been a case of, actually they're about 1.5K, 1K to 1.5K. And that's not the, it's not the most, you know, not everyone's got that to spend on like 5 players in their team. So I logged back on after I got back from my trip to Morecambe to see that I'd got a loan icon. I mean, I'm a big Zidane fan, so yeah, I know Cruyff is there, but you know I'm going to take Zidane. So we've got him on loan, and then also my Squad Battles rewards, which I genuinely didn't really think I played any this week. So I got Silver 3, not great. But actually, I'd played a few games on Amateur, hadn't I, or Beginner, just so that I could get those 500 goals up. So that's the games that I played this week. Other than that, I don't think I would have bothered playing any Squad Battles this week. I'll try and play a few more for the next set of rewards because, you know, Squad Battles rewards are tradable. That is helpful. And you never know what you're going to pack, do you? So that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be basically the summation of this video. We're coming towards the end. It's a shorter episode. It's a Sunday night. I thought I won't hold you on for too long. This double upload, you know, maybe you've had enough of Lasty for the day, so you get a slightly shorter than normal episode. But it is a double upload at the end of the day. So I hope you've enjoyed. So far, so bad, I think, for Alphonso Davies and Ousmane Dembele. Not particularly impressed with either of them. That's worrying. So will there be any squad changes? Well, I don't know. I might have to stick it out, see if I can learn how these players actually play. Hopefully, the games that I'm about to play after this, the Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening games, are a little bit easier because maybe the Sweats have finished their weekend league. I'm kind of hoping and praying on that. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed. But if you have, can you do me a tiny favor and just smash the thumbs up button? Like I said, if we get 4,000 likes before midnight, before I even go to sleep, that'd be amazing. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are down below. Definitely worth a follow over there if you like seeing what I'm getting up to in real life and stuff like that. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back at the normal time of 12:30 lunchtime for you tomorrow for that episode. I'll see you then. And that will probably be my weekend league games, maybe followed by my red picks. I think we'll do the red picks in one episode and the packs in another episode. Am I going to get 6 wins? Am I going to get 9 wins or 11 wins? I don't know. We'll see. I reckon I'm going to bottle it. But that's what I'm going to go and play now. I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. Peace.